battles, tension. We should pray that the outcome of this election should go down well with the players.
Yeah, 2022 has left us, and we are right now in a new year, 2023. Prophecies, visions, the mind of God. A lot of men of God, both Islam and particularly the Christians, they often will come with what God told them, in quote, what He has revealed to them for the year. Some of their prophecies, visions come to pass, while some do not come to pass. One of the prophets is Joshua Iginla of the Champions Royal Assembly in Abuja. He has rolled out his prophetic insights for 2023. And we are going to deal with the political part of it. Joshua Iginla prophecies touch the mind of a lot of people. That has to do with the delivery of his prophecy, and I want you to stay tuned. We will be listening to what he said, and we'll be dealing with it one by one. He said he's saying the mind of God regarding Nigeria, upcoming elections, political gladiators, Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, amongst others. Igila disclosed that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State would be a major factor to reckon with ahead of the forthcoming elections. He noted that the governor would play a major role in deciding Nigeria's destiny come 2023 election month. The prophet urged the governor to pay more attention to his health to avoid being poisoned. This talk of poison is not just being said about Nyesom Wike. It is also being said about the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said Wike's political destiny is not yet over. He will play a major role in the destiny of this country. There is a star on his head somehow. He should watch over his health too and avoid being poisoned. Wike is a factor. He said external forces would infiltrate the G5 integrity group and likely cause a crack among them. And presently, we all are seeing this crack.
2023, this year, if you had followed me from 2021, you have followed me 2022, I said to you before the primaries election of Nigeria, of those political parties, and I said Wike is a factor and Tinubu is a factor, and the rest you have seen what happened in 2022. The ruling party should not be over courageous, because I see fight of two lions, especially in the gubernatorial election in some states. There will be a win here, and there will be lost here, and there will be a gain here, and there will be lost here. Don't underestimate the Labour Party. Governor Wike, his political destiny is not yet over. He will play a major political role in the destiny of this country. I'm not speaking to entice you, but the star is on his head. Somehow, there's something ahead. But please, pray and watch your health. And be careful so that you don't become a sacrificial lamb through poison. even after this election, we pray that people who are declared winner should pray that they should enjoy their reign. They should not be rushing abroad continually for medical treatment. It's very important.
With every change in government comes with challenges. Prophet Iginla made mention of hard times coming, but he said this hard time will eventually turn into a good one. He said things will get better and Nigerians will benefit and they will be shocked how things turned around for the better. And I'm very sure that you want to hear about what is going to become of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, who is presently in Benin Republic. He's on exile. He has been kicked out of Nigeria. And also the general agitation on the south of Nigeria, southwest of Nigeria, and the southeast of Nigeria. He advised that everyone should go through a legitimate means. They should not employ some forces, employ some external negative forces, hoping that this will help them in achieving their new nation.
Battles, tension. We should pray that the outcome of this election should go down well with the players. New government that will come in will take drastic measures that will create tension. There will be cry left and right, but it will lead to sustainable economic growth that will shock us. There's going to be strong exposure of secrets that this current government, maybe even Mr. President, might not know that his appointees, this is what they have done. To be a mystery. The CBN governor should pray very well. Hard times are coming ahead of him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will be released, but he has to pray for his health. He has to pray, even after his release, to have that where we die, the strength. Indeed, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Let's pray for him. Nnamdi Kanu must fight to stay alive, especially he must think about his health. Very important. Voice of the Igbo man will be heard sometime, somehow, in God's divine calendar, someday.
This might sound pessimistic to a lot of people. I'm talking about the Igbo prophecy that somehow, sometime, does that mean that Labour Party Peter Obi will not have the opportunity of becoming president of Nigeria? Or is he referring to the agitation for breakup of Nigeria? Is he saying that at this time, Nigeria will not break? Biafra will not have their nation. This does not come in a bumper pack. It is something that has to be rigorously worked upon. We all know what happened when people agitated for breakup of Nigeria. It led into civil war. This is because there are a lot of very complex issues that surround this Nigeria. This, I think, is what has caused division amongst the people. We have some group of people who are interested in breakup of Nigeria, and there are people who are interested in one Nigeria. The prophet talked more about APC. He talked about more of the challenges that will before APC, particularly the presidential candidate of APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do not forget to like and share this video. It's very important, and if you are just coming across it, please subscribe as we proceed.
the APC presidential candidate, he will suffer sensitive betrayal. Sensitive betrayal. Tough ones. But it will not change anything. Overconfidence is dangerous. Sometimes, God uses the foolish things of this earth to confirm the wisdom of the wise. Peter Obi is a man with a mysterious destiny, but a prophet is without honor except in his own kindred. Mighty betrayer will come from quarters he least expect. I told you 2023 is a year of mystery. The people who will strengthen you might be the people you are despising.
Prophet Joshua Igela spoke extensively about rituals, high rate of rituals this year. He warned ladies, and that does not mean that men cannot get themselves into this trap. He warned ladies. He said ladies who are involved in hookups and in quote prostitution, they should be very careful this year. In fact, being careful is just an understatement. You have to put an end to it. You have to stop. It doesn't matter how much you think you've fortified yourself, and you cannot be used. Maybe you have one Baba somewhere, one Dibia, one Marabu that has given you some form of protection, and you think you cannot be used. In fact, you do not know at the length that many of these ritualists go to. They go to so much length to make sure that if you have something on you, that thing will not protect you. So he talked about that. He said there will be high rate of rituals this year. You have to be extremely careful and very careful. And about the breakup of Nigeria that a lot of people probably clicked on this video to find out. He talked extensively about the breakup of Nigeria, but you know what he said might not go down with a lot of people. It might not go down with a lot of people. How he said it, the way he said it, he said, yes, Nigeria will break. But is Nigeria going to break this year? Let us find out. If the sacrifices of Sunday Igboho, of Ojukwu, the sacrifices of Nnamdi Kanu, the sacrifices of a lot of people that we do not know their names, probably because they are not so popular, but they've been working behind the scene. Some of them have lost their lives. Let us find out if this sacrifice will pay out now, or is it going to pay out in the next 50 years, in the next 100 years, or somehow we are going to achieve that breakup of Nigeria now. Many do not believe in many of these prophets or prophecies, but let us give it a chance. Let's get into it.
Seat of power of this country, where with due respect to all our excellencies, our presidents who have been president and the one there now, the seat of power, there is a spiritual cause on that seat. There is a force. I know you will tell me it's not obtainable. I know you are elites. But there's a cause that make men who have something to do for this country enter there and they are not able to do it. It's a force. The seat of power. You see that place where they stay and call it the power. There are power that stays there before they come. There are unforeseen power that changes and converts good intentions of good leaders. It is after they live there, their eyes become open and they begin to say, I was supposed to do like this, like this. God will clean Nigeria. Young ladies should be very careful this year because the rate of ritual killing will rise up so high. Please be careful of hookup. Your life will not be used as ritual. Hello? Hello? I am an advocate of Nigeria can never break. And I believe in this country. And I believe this country is going to be one. But can I say this? I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe 2035, maybe 2039, maybe 2043, maybe 2047, maybe 2051, maybe 2055, maybe 2059, maybe 2063, maybe 2067, maybe 2071. This country is going to be a time where this part will go here. It's in the destiny of this country. A time is going to come. I've given you this vision, 2015, where some people will need to take a passport to cross to another place in this country. I don't know how, but it's there in the destiny of this country. Even the current leaders that are here in this country will not be alive to see that. Yes, it's there. It might not be there might be no one single blood that will drop on the ground. It's just going to come in God's own time. Go and write it down.
Go and write it down. I'm sure many people have written prophecies in the past down, and they are hoping that some of these prophecies will come to pass. Like I said, people have lost trust in many of these clerics who dole out prophecies at the beginning of the year. And, there is a lot that is attached to what Prophet Joshua Iginla said. These are things that every one of us can confirm. We all know that these are the steps, these are the events, these are the things that often happen when there is a new change of government, when there are political parties, and the players in those parties, when they are very aggressive. And, 2023 is going to come with a lot of surprises. There are people who believe that Nigeria is going to break this year. But what I want you to know is this. Whatever prophecy that has been put out there, some of these prophecies are like a guide to you. Some of these prophecies are to kind of wake you up to take action. You see, the workings of God is so supernatural. It's something that you cannot put your fingers on. Let us assume that Joshua Iginla actually saw all of these things. That does not mean that you will not get your nation this year. This could turn things around. And I mean, he's just someone that has been given the message. If God decides to change that message, he might be told about it, and God might not decide to tell him about it. Although many of them say God does not take action without telling his chosen one. He doesn't take action without telling his prophet, like, this is what I want to do. He doesn't want to catch them in that surprise. They often will say these things, but you know how it is. Who knows? 2023 could come, bring an end to Nigeria, and it could be the continuation of it. What are you seeing? Do you think Nigeria is going to break this year? We are in January already. Is Nigeria going to break? Are you seeing signs that by February, March, there will be no Nigeria anymore? Or we are going to continue saying Nigeria will end, and you are still in the same Nigeria? You are not part of it. The few people who are part of it are the ones stealing, killing, and destroying. Let us meet at the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. The red notification icon bell, very important, to give you notifications. And please like and share this video. Let it reach more people.